Right. Place that bowl right here. 3 days old. And we grab whatever remaining flour we have. We sprinkle it right here. I'm gonna generous amount. And then we work them into 2 pieces. Alright, so the first things first, we move this. You get a nice good whiff of the dough, see how it's faring. I'm curious. Looks all droopy. As you can see, that's how dough should look like after 3 days. And then you start separating it out of the bowl and all that stuff. Make sure your hands is floured. And it probably will lose some of its airy texture that it built up in the fridge while you do this, so just be mindful of that. I'm following a recipe, so this should be very, very interesting. See how it feels. Oh, it's sticky still. Oh, it developed a nice texture. Wow. Okay. What I'm going to do is I'm going to rip it out of the bowl. Like so. Gather as much as I can. Get some more flour on my hands. Gather as much of it as I can. And then just deliberately drag it open. Just. I don't care about the measurements and all that. I place this dough down here. Place this one right here. This is done for. Empty bowl. You can grab the sides if I want to. If I want to. Which I will, because why not? Extra dough. Shouldn't hurt nobody. Just place it on one of them. That's probably like the smaller one. Put this aside. And then I'm going to start forming these into loaves. Okay? So, flour both sides so my hands don't get stuck on them. And I'm just going to shape them up, but it's probably going to unshape in itself during the process of it sitting here and proofing, so you don't have to go crazy with this. Just set it aside. Make it into like a semi-loaf shape like this. Don't have to be perfect. Same applied with this one. Shawty bad, she fine, fucking with me. And what I'm doing is just simply just stretching it out. Because it's gonna proof for 45 minutes before we bake it anyway. Like this one's slightly bigger than this one, and that's okay. I'm not looking for accuracy. It's just what we're looking for here. About that. And it looks nice and nifty. This one looks bigger than the other one. The dough has been like compressed down, so it looks smaller than the first one I did, so that's normal. And then after we figure out how long or how thick you want it. NANI? You just sit there, pat it up, whatever you want to try to do. Make sure you don't mash it too much so don't lose too much air pockets. And then just dust off whatever you have on your glove if you want to. And you set it aside for 45 minutes. Slightly covered. So I'll be back in 45 minutes. proofing is almost done. You can see how it doubled inside. All right, as you can see, the dough has wizened a little bit and spread out. So what I'm gonna do, get my hands floured from what's here. Shape it out a little bit more so it doesn't get stuck to it during the process. You know, feel. It's getting stuck to my hands. Okay, maybe I need a little bit more flour. Alright, make sure your hands is well floured up for this, for sure. Alright, and you shape it into the size loaf that you want. Put some more flour. This might be a wide boy, so I'm gonna drag it amongst here. Yep. And I'm also going to take this big boy here, shape it up a little bit more, lift it up, move it up a little bit more, get some more structure. Ooh, trying to stick onto me, but you will not get stick on me. Right. Make sure there's flour underneath the bad boy. Shape it up as much as you want. Spread it apart because it will spread a tiny bit. Don't beat it too much because you want that gluten structure. And then, if you want to, you could dabble some flour on your knife, but since this knife is sharp enough, I trust it. What you want to do is take a knife, sharp knife, and score 1/2 inch in there. I don't know if it's going to be 1/2 inch because I'm not a pro, but just hit it with that. And then, ooh. Yeah. That looks good, I think. Yes. A little more. Okay. Half an inch again, 1/2 inch again. Yeah, this one came out better. I don't know if you should spread it, but I spread it a little bit so it could have that steam hole. There you go. That looks better. And then we shall place it into the oven, like so. These are much wider than the other time, so I'm just gonna slightly nudge them a little bit. Yeah. Okay. This should be fine. And I shall cut into me putting this into the oven and letting you guys watch. Okay, so now we're gonna put it in the middle rack for 25 minutes. And then we shall watch it cook. Now we wait for it to rise. Look at my baby. It's rising. Yeah, look at that bread. The kind of bread to leave you on red. I'm gonna let it sit and record the whole process, and I'll probably walk away and make a time montage thing. That's what I usually play, that friggin' cowboy music. B-roll. Okay, you shut up. Yeah, look at that structure. That structure crazy.
Especially the second one. Like, it's a thick boy. Should be letting the steam out. Yeah. That one definitely raised up a bit more, too. Like, it's not going to become like a big old loaf, but should definitely have some rise to it. Yeah. And I'm not going to open it since I don't think you should open bread when it's cooking. At least from my experiences of baking. And so what I'm trying to see and focus here is how the bread is moving in the oven to see if there's any problems before I walk away. Which there probably shouldn't be, since that's like the best flour you could get. King Arthur's flour, bread flour. Got a good protein structure in there. Sat in the fridge for 3 days, so it probably might come out slightly different from what I had the first day when I just did it one day. Which I'll probably make a separate video of just doing that, and then I want to try sourdough bread, but honestly I don't mess with like bacteria and stuff, so we'll see how that goes one day if I do attempt it. But so far, it looks like it's coming good. Yeah, it's coming good. It's rising. Yeah, it's definitely rising. It's not dropping or anything yet. So we're good. We did this good. We did this really, really good. Almost heavy. West Virginia, Blue Ridge Mountain, Shenandoah River. Life is old there, older than the trees, younger than the mountain, blowing like a breeze. Country roads, take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, mountain mama, take me home. Country roads, all my memories gather round her. Miner's lady, stranger to the water. Dark and dusty, aiming on the sky. Misted taste of moonshine, teardrops in my eyes. Country roads, take me home to the place where I belong. West Virginia, mountain mama, take me home. Country roads, take me home to the place where I belong. West Virginia, mountain mama, take me home. Country roads, take me home. Ooh, country roads. We're in the 15-minute mark. And so far, that bread looking delicious. It's already risen. It has risen! Hit you with the, it is well with my soul, with my soul. It is well with my soul. Did you the hallelujah sing to Jesus? He's the scepter, he's the throne. Hallelujah, he is near us, faith believes, no questions how. Though
from tiny, tiny feet, when the 40 days will roll, shall our heart forget his promise? I am with you evermore.
Okay, the bread is being blessed by my serenade. If I post this on the internet, people are gonna be like, "What is wrong with this? What is wrong with this dude?" Like, he went from singing Christian music to saying "No siento." All right, I come back and I sit and I look at the bread. It is 11 minutes in, and for it to be a fully cooked bread, naturally speaking, it should be 190 degrees inside. So we're at the 11-minute mark. The bread looks beautiful. It looks tasty. It's gonna get some more color. Just look at it go. I don't know if the lighting here is perfect, so I'm going to adjust it a tiny bit more. And let's see how it goes. Adjust it a tiny bit. I don't know if you can see all that, but oh, this actually looks better. Hold on. Let's raise you up a bit. Raise you up. Look at that. That looks beautiful. You get to see more.
That there is no reason, not age, ethnicity, not. The only limiter that you have is you.
Ways of persuasion, many other modes of control. Once it reaches the 5-minute mark, I'm going to check the bread and see how it's going. I know you can see the reflection of me in the camera shot, so I'm sorry, but this is what I got. This is what I have. Until I put a GoPro that's like thermal resistant inside the oven. Now that'd actually be dope. Just have a whole GoPro melting inside your oven, mixing with the flavors. I'm pretty sure that's like some expensive camera equipment too. But yeah, you're gonna be watching this puppy. 7 minutes. All right. Let's wash whatever stuff we need to wash.
Hey, this is me from the future. Honestly, this is one of the easiest bread recipes that you could do, and you should really try it out.
I am the prophet with the answers you seek. Time, I've unlocked it with past and future running free. There is a world where I help you get home, but that's not a world I know. I see a song of past romance. I see the sacrifice of man. I see portrayals of betrayals and a brother's final stand. I see you on the brink of death. I see you draw your final breath. I see a man who gets to make it home alive, but it's no longer you.
Alright, so we're about to stab this bad boy. If it says 190 or 195, whatever, it means it's cooked. I don't know which hole to start with. Ooh, this is a thick boy. Ooh, that was a... Ooh, I think this is good. Alright, it's 200 degrees, that's a lot. You want to check the second one too? You can. Ooh. Yeah, 190. It's all good. It's all good. This bread is baked. So we can just shut off the oven and then we're gonna let it sit for 20 minutes. So All right, so I got the breads out. This one came nicely because I floured the bottom pretty good, but this one, it got a little stuck. But hey, it's still edible, bro. It's still delicious. It got a nice gluten structure. Like I could see the air pockets from the bottom. And we're just gonna let this bad boy cool off, like I said, 20 minutes. And I just want to say thank you for anyone who's watched for this long, and I shall see you guys, who knows. Bye.